Couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate, frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
One of the coaches always say, don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Here's Simmons. That one a little long. Here's Barnes. The shot missing. Good D by Embiid. Barnes against Saric. Passes to Simmons. He dishes it to Redick. Embiid the screen. Back to Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with.
Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Barnes. Here's Doncic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury. Boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall. But he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
Smith with it, outguarded by Simmons. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Smith against Simmons. Smith kicks to Matthews. Jordan with the screen on Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Covington with the steal. Left side, Saric. Left side, Redick. To the inside, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Redick. Simmons got 6 points. Mavericks trail by 4. There's a good screen. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan with the screen on Simmons. Off the screen.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
Outside, Redick. Back to Simmons. It's taken away by Smith. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
You've got to love the speed of Wes Matthews and how he loves to attack in transition.
Down low, Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
I'll tell you, that play was not as easy as he made it look. A moving target, it has to be perfectly placed, really pretty.
The drive by Smith. Barnes trying to free himself up.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
Back to Redick. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Smith. Barnes outside. Lock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
There's the pass to Simmons. Over Smith. That one rolling around and rims out. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Doncic. Barnes kicks to Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The 76ers lead it. To the middle. Outside for Simmons. Passes it to Redick. Back to Simmons. Matthews with the steal. Pass to Barnes. Over Saric. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
This is something we've seen from Harrison Barnes since his collegiate days at North Carolina, the capacity to light it up from mid-range.
Redick dishes to Embiid. Back to Redick. Embiid the screen. 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Redick with the bucket.
Timeout.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Dorth.
At times.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. There's the pick. Nobody near Barnes. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Well, defender trying to work through that pick but gets lost, and Harrison Barnes makes him pay.
Simmons, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Smith on the wing. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open. Let me make the game easy for him.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. The fadeaway. No good from Simmons.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they've basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge. There's a seriousness about Harrison Barnes and the way he approaches his improvement as an NBA player. This guy had to work on being able to create his own shot, which led to that increased scoring after joining Dallas. I think the next step is probably, can you create for others and make them better?
Barnes hits them both. And for Barnes, the improvements aren't limited, Doris, to his offensive game.
Well, think back to a year ago, Kevin. He had career numbers in terms of his rebounding productivity. It had been a knock on him in the past. But let's give his work ethic in the offseason credit. This guy added a new wrinkle to his game.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nowitzki a screen. Barea against Johnson. Nowitzki outside. The 3 from Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Barnes has got 13.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Chandler with a screen for Simmons. Chandler with the screen on Barea. Back to Simmons. Johnson the screen. No good from Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Fifth on the list, Ben Simmons.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Johnson the screen. Simmons using the pick. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. And Simmons kicks to McConnell. The pass to Fultz for the 3. Drills it from outside. Fultz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Perea with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Chandler with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Fultz. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 2. Nowitzki a screen. Perea the pass to Nowitzki. Out to the wing. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. And he banks in the layup.
There's no slowing Dirk down at this point. When he gets positioned down low, it's over.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Johnson the screen. Off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The feed to Doncic. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Perea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
Nowitzki against Simmons. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, no answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. That's good from Simmons. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Doris, not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin? And this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of everybody's best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Perea kicks to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. The 3 from Barnes. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell passes to Chandler. To the middle. Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Powell with the screen. Perea with a wide open look, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Philadelphia with the shot. Shots good by Simmons. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Back to Powell. Barnes against Chandler. 4 on the clock. Up off the screen, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, what a quick first step. Barnes beats everyone to the rack. That is all she wrote.
Johnson the screen. Here's Fultz. The Mavericks pull it in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Barea. He's guarded close. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Now here's Barea. He's covered by McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Barea kicks to Barnes. Over Chandler. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there.
Into holding off Father Time. But Father Time, by the way, is undefeated.
Yeah, and retirement's something he's considered for a few summers now, but he's making the most of his Hall of Fame career, savoring every last minute.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
I'll tell you, rejection after rejection. The other team having a tough time scoring.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. Wilson Chandler out there with Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the 5. Barea, that's a 2-pointer. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Barea's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. McConnell passes to Chandler. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Fultz with a screen for Simmons. He feeds it to Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Barea kicks to Kleba. Dishes it to Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it.
Right.
But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
Covington with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Embiid the screen. And there's Fultz on the assist from Covington. And that's now 7 points for Markelle Fultz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barea, the pass to Matthews. With some arc. And it's rebounded by Covington. The 76ers lead it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. With the fadeaway. Count that bucket. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's another basket for Barnes. How about this aggressiveness tonight, earning every penny of that max steal?
Chandler a screen. Now here's Covington. Not a lot of room. Sweet little floater. Covington's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the screen. Kleba kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Covington. Barnes can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Barea. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Powell with the screen. Barnes passes to Kleba. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Feeds to Covington. The shot comes out. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Covington with the steal. Yep, that one goes. Here's Barea. Passes to Kleba. Back to Barea. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
And Barea now in his second run with Dallas. Won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run, Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite, and it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Fultz with the ball. Now Smith defending. And here's Covington from the arc. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Matthews kicks to Barea. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Matthews. And too long on the shot. The 76ers leading by 5. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
DeAndre Jordan.
Embiid, the pass to Šarić. He kicks it to Redick. Screen by Šarić. Pass to Fultz. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Redick. Shoots over Barea. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got a hand on it. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Fultz has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty. Consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Smith dishes to Barea. Jordan sets the pick for Barea. Here's Kleba. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Šarić has the open look, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point 76ers lead. Dallas calls timeout.
Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points per game last year. 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Smith on the wing, guarded by Fultz. Jordan the screen, clock at 4. And Matthews kicks to Smith.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint. Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Embiid the screen. Covington passes to Fultz. Shot off the screen, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, you got to keep pace with Fultz. He can't afford to lose him off the screen. He really shoots it well.
Nowitzki with the screen on Redick to the inside. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
You think of all the great moments in Dirk's career, what he's done on and off the floor, Doris. What a treasure of a player.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubt this is the greatest European player ever. And he flat opened the door and helped make the NBA a truly global game. Think about some of the young stars, Porzingis, Markkanen, who grew up modeling their games after Dirk.
Covington kicks to Saric. Pass to Redick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Off the inbound, and the layup by Saric. Saric has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. It's deflected. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Good on the triple. Matthews has got 5 now.
I love seeing Wes Matthews pull it from deep. When he's got his feet under him, you know it's going in.
To the middle, here's Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Screen by Smith. Here's Doncic. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Redick up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. And a look here at the shot chart for Barnes.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make...
Feel ya.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid, and Simmons subbed in for Fultz. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Matthews. Simmons dishes to Redick. Back to Simmons. Jacks up a 3, and Redick the bucket on the assist by Simmons. He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Doncic passes to Jordan. Simmons against Smith. Nowitzki with the screen on Simmons. Nowitzki outside. Smith for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
They double him with Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I think there's a lot to admire about Amir Johnson, but one, his effort. You know he's going to give you everything he has when he's on the floor.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
Jordan kicks to Smith. Jordan sets the pick for Smith. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Simmons passes to Redick. Poke loose. Screen by Saric. Left side, Redick. Nice job coming off that screen. Redick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Nowitzki a screen. Out left to the wing. Now here's Doncic, covered by Redick. And Saric kicks to Redick. Pass to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Redick for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Pass to Doncic. Nowitzki a screen. Off the screen, and it's Dallas with another.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Johnson the screen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Redick. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's Matthews on the wing, defended by Covington. Jordan the screen to the paint. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Smith. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for Dallas. And that does it for the first half and the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
The 4 is Barnes with Jordan as the 5. Smith at point and Doncic next to him. And it's Matthews in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Simmons inside, covered by Smith. Saric against Barnes. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 8 points. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
And Simmons kicks to Saric. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now the pass to Matthews. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Jordan the screen. Out to Smith for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And so assured. Can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
Simmons dishes to Redick. Pass to Embiid. 17-foot shot on the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Simmons with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Covington from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. 7 points in the game.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Matthews, a screen on Simmons. Outside Matthews. Kicks to Doncic. Over Redick. Misses off the left iron. Philadelphia leading by 11. The dish to Embiid. Back to Redick. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Smith. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Listen, Kev, this guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Chandler's checked in.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Simmons against Smith. Simmons passes to Redick. Back to Simmons. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen today. He feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The feed now to Barnes. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Embiid inside. Powell's there. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Barnes kicks to Barea. There's the pick. The three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
Here's Barnes. It's not going to go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Right side Simmons. 9 feet out. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 19 points.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Passes it to Barnes. There's a screen. Chandler with the steal. And stolen by Barnes. Took him no time at all on that one. Barea's got 6 points.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Embiid, the pass to McConnell. And the dunk by Chandler.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, you know, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them. Kevin, how about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Screen by Simmons. McConnell passes to Simmons. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Mavericks.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 13. And here's Barea. 6 points for him. Six on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Simmons on target from 13 feet. Simmons got 23.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
They set the screen. Pass to Kleba. He kicks to Barnes. They double him with Simmons. And that one, good. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Embiid the screen. Chandler outside. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for Dallas. Amir Johnson's checked in for the 76ers. Doncic kicks to Powell. Here's the screen. Barea dishes to Doncic. Powell with the screen, shot off the pick, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
And Barnes comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Philadelphia has possession. Now McConnell. 6 to shoot. Johnson the screen. And here's Chandler from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Barea. The pass to Barnes. Nowitzki a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Fultz. The 76ers with another miss. Mavericks trail by 12. Inside, and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Simmons with it. 25 points in the game. And Fultz gets it to go.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
They set the pick. Barea kicks to Powell. Feeds to Barnes. Over Chandler. Barnes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to McConnell. Shoots over Barea, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Out to the right wing. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Nowitzki a screen. To the paint, off the pick, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
Just terrific concentration from Dirk Nowitzki, right? He takes the hit like a champ and nails the shot anyway.
You know what, Greg? There may not be a more likable superstar in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, everyone loves Nowitzki.
And a large part of that is just Dirk plays the game with a smile on his face, it seems, at all times. His play style is one that is hard to root against, having so much skill in the body of a 7-footer. And it's one thing to be respected by everybody. It's another to be loved by everyone in that regard. And he's one of a kind.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
From 11 feet away, nice jump shot, good. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
It's taken away by Smith. Down low, Barnes lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's taken away by Smith. Matthews, no one around him, and the lead is down inside single digits. Matthews has got 10 points. Philadelphia leading by 8. Covington kicks to Šarić. No good, unable to end this run.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Boy, can Barnes just get up. Brutal on the catch and flush. Good luck with that.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Simmons passes to Redick. Šarić just screen on Matthews. Here's Simmons. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Simmons got 14 points now in the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Smith. He's got 8. Kicks it to Barnes. Shoots over Covington. And no good trying to get that miss on the defensive side.
And Kevin, preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Dario Šarić is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Covington in at small forward.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Smith. He dishes it to Matthews. Shoots over Redick. Matthews, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
They get it again. Chandler lays it up off the glass. Chandler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
And Matthews kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Covington. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Barnes.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Simmons passes to Redick. Šarić outside. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 29.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got 2 teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Here's Matthews. Ball's knocked loose. Nowitzki against Chandler. Jordan with a screen on Chandler. He used that pick to perfection. 14 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, it's just amazing work from Dirk Nowitzki, right? Establishing himself in a great spot.
Passes it to Covington. A 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists now tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Jordan sets the pick for Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Matthews. Here's Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Ben Simmons. And DeAndre Jordan this last offseason opting out of his contract with the LA Clippers. He felt, Greg, obviously it was time to move on.
It didn't take long for Jordan to find a new home here in Dallas. Had almost signed with them last time he was a free agent. Closed the deal this time around. Still has a lot to offer and a really good fit for this team inside.
Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. And Philadelphia has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Matthews. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
What strength on the slam from Simmons. Punching it home and sending a real message there.
Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Kleber. Dishes it to Matthews. Fade away. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
If you allow Wes Matthews to get to that mid-range game, the defense is in trouble. He makes that shot every time.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the All-Star game last season, Doris, no more East versus West format. Do you think when it's all said and done, the league will get rid of conference basketball altogether?
This is a challenging question for me because the WNBA went to seeding teams from 1 through 16, and it didn't matter whether you were West or East. And it has led to the most competitive era in a much-needed WNBA growth period. But the reality is, Kevin, I am very much a traditionalist. And the rivalries in both the Eastern and Western conferences historically have been phenomenal. Whether it was Jordan playing Detroit and having to overcome them, or Boston and Detroit, or the Lakers versus Sacramento briefly when Chris Webber's teams couldn't get over the hump. So this is a hard question for me. I'm not sure which side of the fence I fall on.
And here is Doncic. He kicks to Smith. Jordan the screen. Here's the screen. Outside Matthews. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Over Saric. Barnes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. Now Covington. Outside Redick. Embiid sets the pick for Redick. 3-pointer. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Smith dishes to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And Redick kicks to Simmons. Back to Redick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Mavericks trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Smith. Barnes outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Embiid with the steal. From 13. They shoot again. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Smith the pass to Matthews. Smith kicks to Barnes. And the pass to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. Jordan the screen. Matthews dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Embiid. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 17. And Barnes comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Philadelphia. Saric passes to Redick. Simmons on the wing. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot by Redick, no good. For Dallas, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Doncic kicks to Barnes. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 36.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
There's a good screen. Screen by Saric. Simmons using the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
At the line, 76.
That's good from Simmons.
Simmons. At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 16. Smith outside. Elbow shot is on the way. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Covington against Matthews. Embiid with a screen on Matthews. Here's Covington, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and doesn't force shots.
That free throw missing. And Greg with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 39.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Smith. Redick is in the corner. To the inside, and stolen by Jordan. Shoots it up. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. And Jordan sends it back.
boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
That one good for 2. 14 points for Wesley Matthews.
Well, you've got to love the timing on the jumper from Matthews. So efficient on those quick shots.
Here's Fultz. And it's off the back rim. No good. That's a 2 from Barnes. And another basket for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low. That one's off. Still out of sync. Mavericks trail by 8. Smith outside. Fades and shoots. Again, the Mavericks score.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He wanted his guys to stay intense. He said, if any of you think this game's over, you're wrong, and you can sit next to me. We've still got a lot of work to do. No let-ups at the defensive end of the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Free throw drops for Covington. Mavericks trail by 12. Smith kicks to Barnes. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
One shot. One shot.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Fultz with the ball. Sharge outside. Embiid the screen. Covington kicks to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Rebound by Smith. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Barnes. Open jump shot off the mark.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Philadelphia.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back. Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Smith. And here's Fultz. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's